I needed some moments of clarity in the beginning because I've been trying to decide how to make this video without sounding angry, and I cannot make this video without sounding upset, angry, and something inside of my blood festering, going over and boiling out, coming through my ears like volcano and magma, making my body hot, making me feel like my entire body is perspiring, going and sweating me out, making me need water throughout the confines of my thought process behind this. Nintendo is disgusting. I do not like Nintendo. I mean this with my whole chest. Do I like Mario? Yes, I love Mario. Mario Party, Mario Kart, any Mario franchises, Mario Tennis Aces, amazing games. Mario Golf, great game, love that deeply. Mario Strikers, love that on the GameCube. Do I enjoy Legend of Zelda? I really do. I like the franchises within Nintendo. I love Metroid, Metroidvanias, some of my favorite games of all time. They inspired my love of roguelikes. I really enjoy all of these games. I really do. My biggest issue right now is that the Nintendo Switch 2 released, and I actively said that I didn't think it cost too much. And I don't. I don't think the Nintendo Switch costs an insane amount of money. I believe it's somewhere around $500. I believe that was around the range of the PS5 cost. I don't think it's an insane amount of money, considering it doesn't have the crazy hardware it has. It is trying to compete within that narrative. Did people think the console was going to cost $300 or $400? No, inflation is crazy. That's how it operates. However, seeing the game prices is what messed me up. People were trying to reasonably justify it and say, well, if it's $90 and it comes with all the DLC for free, then that's perfectly justifiable. If it's $90 but we get a bunch of live updates, that's perfectly justifiable. If it's $90 in this, if it's $90 in that, because Nintendo set the price of their game at $90, because the price of Nintendo games is $90, other companies will follow suit and see that, oh, they'll pay $90? Perfect. That's amazing. When GTA 6 releases, that game is probably going to cost $100 and set an even higher precedent for the games that go even higher with price. And I had assumed for some odd, indescribable reason, something in my brain, some relic of the past came to me in my dream, much like Ebenezer Scrooge during the night before Christmas. During that phrase, I had assumed that everybody was going to hold off on buying the Nintendo Switch 2. I thought everybody was going to vote with their wallet. I thought everybody was going to say, hey, Nintendo, this is messed up. We're not going to buy your game. We're going to take a step back. We're going to breathe on it. We're going to take a moment to reconcile and talk to our friends and say, hey, we're not going to pay these exorbitant prices. We're not going to pay this ridiculous gobbledygook. We're not going to do that. But the instant the Nintendo Switch 2 went live, the site crashed on Best Buy. The site crashed on every single website. It went crazy. Those pre-orders, mind you, pre-orders when we don't know what issues the system is going to have. We have no idea. Do you guys remember Joy-Con drift? That was a huge issue. That was insane. We have not seen the systems tested. We have not seen the full aspects. The welcome party to the Nintendo Switch is a separate game that shows you how to use the Nintendo Switch, and that is priced at stupid metrics and margins. I am upset because I assumed that we would have a little bit of backbone. I thought we would have a little bit of charisma. I thought we would have something in our brains that would tell us, you know what, guys? Maybe Nintendo is screwing us over. Raw without a condom, baby oil on our bodies, much like a Diddy party. Maybe that's what's going on. But no, you know what happened? What happened? We, as a collective, Nintendo, we decided to go crazy and say, guys, let's crash the site with pre-orders. Let's crash it. Saw people on Twitter, saw people on Instagram, saw people on Facebook complaining and saying, I can't get in line. I can't get in line to get a Nintendo Switch 2. I can't get in line. I need this system. It's so impressive. And I understand that when the video gaming industry first came out, Nintendo was the pioneer. There wasn't a gaming industry in the beginning. There was Nintendo. In the beginning, there was Nintendo. That's what it was. That was the gold standard. Everybody else had to follow suit. Sony, Xbox, Sega, Atari, they all had to follow suit. The Dreamcast, everything, everybody had to follow suit with Nintendo because the gaming industry was an untapped market that they wanted to get their grubby little gritty paws on. That's what happened. And I remember those days. I wasn't here in America, but my dad remembers them and he has video from those days. It was insane. It was psychotic. Those people were hated on for playing video games, and genuinely being a gamer was a lower class of citizen because they said you can't do anything being a gamer. And those people have this deep, almost cult-like, stupid, idiotic, I can't fathom the love they have for Nintendo. Why do they have this love for Nintendo? Because Nintendo was there when nobody else was. Mario was there. Luigi was there. Pokemon was there. That's why you accept shit Pokemon games that have horrible graphic fidelity, that don't look up to par from $1 billion company. You know, the biggest company, one of the biggest companies in the world, it might be the biggest company in the world, the Pokemon industry. Well, most of their money comes from card sales. Cool. That's amazing. That's great. I'm so happy that most of the money comes from card sales. Take some of the money from the card sales and put it, and hear me out here, put it in the video games so we can get a better Pokemon game. We can get better quality products. The graphics don't look that good. First off, I don't care how good the graphics look in any video game as long as the gameplay is good. I don't give a hot hoot and holler, hooters damn. I don't give a flying finically fuck how good the graphics are. I don't care. I really don't. The gameplay is what I really care about. So if the gameplay is good, I'll be there. That's why I didn't play Scarlet and Violet, because the gameplay was historically ass. It sucked. I played Pokerogue. That game is pretty cool. I just started Pokerogue not too long ago. I played a little bit of it. Seems pretty fun. I don't know how to play the game all that much yet, but it's pretty fun so far, and hopefully we can play it on stream sometime. But outside of me plugging myself in the middle of this obviously angry rant where I'm sweating right now, I am upset because I thought we were going to take a stand and actively have a revolution. I remember the statement, the revolution will not be televised. It's going to be live. More like live streamed. And paywalled. The revolution is what it's going to be. Because I think, for some reason, I think that we all collectively agree, oh, this is ridiculous. Nintendo is showing biblical levels of greed. This is absurd. I think to myself, okay, we all agree on something. Let's all work on it, guys. Let's sign a petition or something. Let's do it. Nope. Not at all. No one cares. Because the own subtleties of their own joy, the only thing that matters is the aspects of the joy that they need to put inside of their body. That's all that matters, is just the joy they want to feel and experience. They don't care about anything else. And that is stupid. If you let Nintendo get away with this, oh my goodness. If you let these androids in, this will be the end of all of us. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. Oh my God. Oh, I have a headache. I have a headache. I have a ring headache right now from the anger I feel from watching the sheeple come through and do this. You know, the worst part is scalpers are going to buy it. They're not even going to get stopped. They're going to use their family members to get a bunch of money, and they're going to upsell the Nintendo Switch at crazy prices. That's going to suck deeply. Scalpers obviously going to end up buying a crazy amount of systems. You know what would have been powerful? You know what would have changed the gaming prices and changed the gaming industry forever? You know what would have done that? If the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders came out and nobody bought them. Do you know how powerful of a message that would send to Nintendo? Do you know how amazing that would send it to? You know how godlike it would be? Nintendo has been a disgusting company for so long. They took down so many Nintendo branded channels. I remember a channel, Arlo. It's a little Muppet dude, Arlo. I'm not going to put him up on screen. Just look up ARLO, Arlo. He had to change a lot of his stuff because of Nintendo. So many other people had to get messed up by Nintendo. Nintendo is such a disgusting, evil, greedy, maniacal, weird-ass fucking company. And you fucking shills, you pieces of... if I see one problem... You fucking shills will buy everything they put out. Not just one thing. You motherfuckers bought the Labo. I remember. You guys were hyping up the Nintendo Labo. You were saying, oh my God, it's cardboard? This is fucking amazing. It's the Labo. Oh my, it's the fucking Labo. Fuck you. with my whole chest, my whole heart, every fiber of my being, every cell in my body created by the stars, crafted down and put on this earth by tardigrades, water bears, all the insects in my body coming together, forming an entire nation just to say, fuck you. And by insects, I mean the little things that exist in my body. They eat my dead skin. If you don't know what that is, look up science. Don't be an idiot. I am so angry. This is stupid. I have nothing to say besides my deep disappointment towards this. You know what sucks too? What really sucks hot ass? I'm going to buy the Nintendo Switch too, because it doesn't even matter what I do. Oh, it doesn't even matter. I don't have anybody backing me. I don't have anybody behind me because you guys, the wave of you guys is too much for me to handle. So I'm just going to buy the Switch too. Or I'm going to emulate it. I don't know yet. It depends on how I feel. You just admit to a crime on YouTube. Shut the fuck up. I don't care.